I think what we do with this, son, is take it outside. It's a nice door. Then I give it a coat of paint. I take the lower ones off, and then the door will come out and go like that and rest on the ground.
Yeah.
Then you do the top one.
Right.
Now that's how you take a door off. Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 of the bathroom renovation with me, the Renovation Rookie. We got straight to work ripping out all of the bathroom units from the sink to the shower and everything around the side, from the tongue and groove paneling to the tiles surrounding the bath.
You should smell it.
There was quite a stench coming out that pipe. Next, the bathtub had to come out, held in place with silicone and screws, leverage it out using our pry bars. Removal of the taps and legs was necessary so that we could fit it down the stairs. Once that was done, we put it on the roof. Any last words to say to the bathtub, Dad?
It did a lot of people proud. There's a lot of good metal in there.
Alright, au revoir. With the bath out of the way, we could get to the pipes and seal them off, allowing us to turn the water back on. I got to work removing the rest of the tiles and we took out the cupboards from the wall. We finished the day getting the new bidet and toilet into position. We've put in place the bidet and the toilet, which is where we think, or where we want to position them. Still plenty of mould on the ceiling. There is now a new hole. Nothing too exciting, but there is no insulation. Now, we didn't want to disconnect our old toilet, so we left it in place, but that is where the sink will go in the new bathroom. We got to work making sure the bathtub was level and creating a shopping list to take with us with everything we needed so that we could finish the rest of the renovation. Now, one of the goals for the whole house is keeping it as warm as possible, so insulation was definitely on the list. We needed lots of other plumbing bits and electrical items and a few sheets of plywood too. Dad, what is aluminium paint and why do we use it?
It's aluminium primer, and you put it on if you want to stick anything onto the surface.
The plywood covered in aluminium primer would create the perfect surface for tiles to stick onto, and therefore we would surround our bath and shower areas with this.
Makes it easy to stick, and it protects the wood.
We're going to stick tiles onto this.
Yeah.
And then the tile grout will stick better to the surface?
Yeah, the silicone around the edges will stick better. Right, and it's waterproof.
Well, there you go. That's the plan with the plywood and the aluminium primer. And with that job done, we got back inside to finish off gutting out the rest of the bathroom. Now, the boiler cupboard we're going to put back in place, but because it's so old and wonky, we decided to take it all out, and it would make it easier to install our silver insulation paper and plasterboard on the ceiling. We stapled the insulation to the roof, and that, to my relief, has covered up all of the mould that you could see on the ceiling. With a fresh layer of cosy insulation fully fastened to the ceiling, we started to attach our battens to the roof. Now, the battens we screwed to the joists by using 4-inch screws and screwing up every 400 millimeters into the joists, holding up the roof. So that bracket is going to hold the flue pipe onto the roof of the ceiling of the bathroom, which when the plumber came, he was a bit concerned that it wasn't supported. So what we're doing is making the bracket ourselves. We'll screw it to the ceiling, and that way it's going to support the span of metal that goes from the boiler out to the wall.
That's hot.
Boiler. Now, when the plumber came in, he said, "Where's your bracket?" With the bracket attached, we finished off the rest of the bastoning and finished off a couple of other jobs, including dismantling the light so that we would be able to screw up our plasterboard, and installing the wire for the fan so that we'd be able to position it from next to the window to near to the shower. One of the reasons for there being so much mould on the roof was that the air extraction system was not that great. So by creating some distance between the window and the fan, we're hopefully going to create more of a circulation and airflow flow between those two items. Now, the other reason is that the flue pipe was not boxed in, so having that cold exposed metal meant that all of the water from the hot shower would condensate, leading to standing moisture in the bathroom and therefore turning into mould. Now, all we had to do was screw our plasterboard into the batten, and hey presto, we'd created a complete cavity ceiling and covered up all of that mould. When I look back at what we've done this week, we've made loads of progress. This bathroom looks completely different to the way it looks at the beginning of the week. We got the plasterboard on the ceiling. Here's our silver bubble wrap, and we've put our batten into the batten. We've screwed our plasterboard, so it's created a cavity. It's now covering the mould, which is the main thing. Now we've fitted our bracket onto our flue pipe, so that's adding a bit of extra support. Now what we're going to do here with the fan is we're going to move the fan over to here. That's why we've got the wire coming down. The cupboard's gone, the sink and the bathtub, the shower have all been removed. So that was what I was aiming to spend right at the beginning, and 889.08 is what we've spent so far. Thanks so much for watching this video this week. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to my journey of renovating this 1860s Victorian terrace property. That's a wrap. See you in the next video. Ciao for now.